Hey, what's up, everybody? Joshua here. So, guys, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to create a Pump.fun meme token, and essentially it's going to be about how you can use this coin to gain SEO knowledge. So, a lot of projects out there have websites. It doesn't matter if it's Web3 or Web2, everybody has a website. And so, what we plan on doing with our token launch here is you will be able to use the token to utilize our AI agents, which will help you with your social media posting on platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as our agents that create videos and as well as our agents that do keyword research for you so that way you can understand the competitor landscape. And kind of what I mean by that, let me show you here. Let me just pull this up, open up one of our automations on the other screen. Here we go. And so, where is it at? Where is it at? We want to use key research tool. Okay, here we go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to basically allow this tool that we set up through NAM to be utilized as well as like part of the agent on the front end that you can utilize. And so let's take an example here. Let's say you won't see this window, and on the website you'll have a form submission. But let's just say we are looking for yoga studio or yeah, yoga studio. Okay. So matter of fact, let's do Daytona Beach yoga studio. And then we want to do United States. Again, you won't see this, but I'm going to hit submit. And now, as you can see, the automation is firing. And what's happening at this point is it's capturing the related keywords. And once it has the related keywords, it's adding it to the Google Sheet. Now it's doing the keyword suggestions, adding it to the same Google Sheet. And we can actually verify this Google Sheet. Let's see here if I can pull it up quickly. SEO. Give me 1 minute. We go here and we go keywords here, and we want to go. This one's for here, so I'm not exactly sure. Daytona Beach. There it is. So if we look right here, this is being populated and it just finished, for example. So let me just get this to load. Here we go. And again, what it does is it takes the target keyword, which was Daytona Beach Studio, and it obviously has all the SERP results for that target keyword. So what were the websites on page one, essentially? And here's the master list here. So here's the keywords that it found off of the main keyword here. And you can sort by monthly search volume. You can search by keyword difficulty, things like that. So again, this is going to be part of the agents that we're going to add to our website, which we're also going to create a website together. So what I kind of wanted to do was just make a video and show the entire process of putting this together and what that may look like. So what we're going to do is I've been working on a logo actually, so I'll drag this over too. So one of the things we've been doing is we've been utilizing the ChatGPT image model, and we can use various other ones as well. If you go visit, well, it doesn't matter, but essentially what we want to do is these are banners, and I'm using Claude Desktop on the back end here on another screen, so you may not see it. So I'm just going to put this text here. which is our banner size. And I want to get this option 3 here. And we're going to paste that into there. So we're just going to let this run. It takes a little bit of time. Here's some of the logos I've made with this. I'm not exactly sure which one I want to go with. I think that something like this for now could be suitable. That's pretty good too. So honestly, I'm probably just going to go with this one. This one's kind of good though too. I don't know, maybe I'll go with that one. And so I downloaded that one. We're going to download this one. And then this is the final variation, number 3, that we have for this. So while that's done, we want to add our Twitter. I did make a Twitter profile for us. So here we go. Come over here and we're going to add. So we want to add X for now. And then what is this? Is this for the logo? Select image, create coin. I'm assuming this is for the logo. So one of the things that we probably want to do, if you notice from a SEO standpoint, if I was thinking how would bots read a image or a JPEG or something, and the way I kind of view it after 7 years in the space professionally, they're going to understand that this was a generated image because it obviously has ChatGPT in the title here. So kind of what I would like to do to circumvent this is come into Canva, and I want to drop the image into here. And for some reason, it's telling me that we can't do that. Must have been an error on that last one. It's totally fine. So sometimes what happens is when you run this and you don't download it immediately for whatever reason in OpenAI, it sometimes errors out. Like this one I can click and it loads just fine. So that is what it is. What I want to do now though is try to find the working logo example. It's one of these. And again, if I didn't download it fast enough, that's why I'm getting these stupid errors. So we have this one, which is a banner. I think that for now, I want to use this. So I'm just going to create a custom design. And then I'm just going to click here, click download. I'll download it as a PNG. Doesn't really matter at the moment for this particular example. And then I want to come in and create another one. And I want to pull that dang logo. I don't know which one. It wasn't this one. Was it that? I think it's, I don't like that one. I want the one below that. It's this one. I like the other one better, but I can't like use it at the moment. By the way, I need 500 by 500 here. Okay. So we're going to download. This will be in PNG too for sure. I think I wanted this one more so now, but for whatever reason, when I download it, like I said, there's an error. So we'll just have to go with this one for now. I wonder if I can. I am having issues downloading this. Please recreate. All right, we'll see if this one gets recreated. So in the meantime, what we want to do is we can use these for now. I'm at least going to add this banner to our Twitter. So if I come here, edit profile, click here, we can just drag and drop our asset, which is this is the logo. We want the actual, this bad boy. So obviously we want to probably tweak that where we can have the text below it a little bit better. But for now, this is pretty dang good. There we go. And then I want to see if I can get that logo working. See what that looks like. Still taking some time. In the meantime, because we're not verified, I can just change the logo a few times, play with it. Let's see here. I think it's this one. Save. So there we go. A little bit of branding. We're getting there. All right, perfect. So this is being regenerated. Sometimes in the past, what I've noticed is that when you try to recreate the same thing through AI, it just really struggles trying to create that same asset. All right, this one looks way better. It's cool. So now we have that. I can close. I'm gonna leave it open for now in case I change it. What I like to do is, because this is already 500 by 500, I can just drag and drop really easy into here. And then we just want to hit download. And then I don't know if you can see, I'm adding the asset into our Twitter account. So just give me a second here, edit, and I'll show you what that looks like. Download, drag and drop, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, so let's look at this. If I come over here, open up this tab. Here we go. Not bad, getting there. So obviously, like, you can just ask it to do some things to move this over. Ideally, I'd want the text underneath it to go with it. But obviously we just can't do it at the moment. I think that this one honestly might be even better for us potentially. So let's see if we can work with that, what that may look like. I don't know exactly which one it may have been. Wasn't that? Not that. Not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. No. Might have to have it redo that as well because this is not, I don't think this is working. Yeah. So I'll just ask it to redo this one too. So if I can click that, this isn't downloading. Please recreate. All right. So that's going to run. And what we want to do is we want to try to get a website up at the same time as some of this is being created, because one of the best things to do when you're launching a project is to launch it correctly. So I already have the Twitter done, and now I would like to add a website. So let me do that now. Let me just think for a second. So I'm just going to sign in. Man, I hate CAPTCHAs. CAPTCHAs are the worst. You know what we could probably do these days, is just, I got an idea. So let's just use AI to make this website, and we'll figure out updating the link later. So this is still being worked on. Again, generally what you want to do is probably download these images as fast as possible. Otherwise, for some odd reason, they throw an error if you wait a little bit to download them. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Lovable for this. So type in Lovable, go here. And just being straight up lazy with this, because we're degenerates, right? We're fucking degenerates, let's just be honest. So I want to create a Solana. I want to create a Web2 / Web3 website with that's about I want to create a simple landing page that focuses on um, having visitors use their cryptocurrency called viral, right? Viral for, and we'll put in the description of our pump fun here. This website will utilize agents that will conduct SEO audits of websites in the Web 2/Web 3 space, as well as SEO alpha and digital marketing alpha, like setting up and running Google Ads. And we'll just leave it something basic like that. Here is our Twitter. So we'll give it our Twitter. And here is some of our branding. And then we also just want to provide probably these assets. So see if we can just drag that. Okay, there's the logo. And so let me see if I can, perfect. Hopefully this works this time. Awesome, that opened. I'm just going to drop that into here as well. Okay, actually, I don't want it to say ChatGPT there first. I'm just going to drop it here and then drag it over. It's like really small things like this that matter. Okay, download this PNG, and then that's done. We can just drag and drop. And then based off of this, it should really help match the theme. We'll say branding. Why why are we the ones to, let's see here. Our background experience is in the digital marketing SEO space for over 7 years, who manages over 5 million a month in digital advertising spend that generates about 30 to 70 million. I don't, it doesn't really matter. Advertising spend. Okay. And we'll just add a little extra side info is that some of our AI agents, most recently for Shopify e-commerce customers, utilizing our remarketing email campaigns, have generated over, I think it was something like 10,000, $14,444 within 10 days without existing businesses changing anything in their business. Okay. Businesses within 10 days, how about this, that they would have otherwise lost. Okay. So we're just going to hit publish. And now Lovable is going to go create this website for us really, really quick, which is pretty cool. And what's cool is like in the future, for example, if we wanted to, we can just move the files of this onto something like Cloud Code. So internally, we can build the entire website and then just implement the Web3 functionality, which is adding Rust and so forth to our smart contracts. And once we have the smart contract, we can just start deploying the agents on the smart contract and start having a user interface that they can access. And the AI can just build this all for us. So we're just waiting on this to run. Sometimes it could take a few minutes, whatever it may be. In the meantime, let's see here. What do we want to do? So I'm just really waiting on that. We want to add select the video or image. I don't see. The only thing is I don't know which one. Like I don't know if it wants a banner or just a logo. I'm guessing just a logo. Okay, preview. Create coin. And again, you can update this after the fact. I just feel like it's probably better just to go ahead and launch it with the actual website. Here we go. So just like that, we have a working website for us. And, basically we can just update this later, whatever it may be. All that good stuff. So for now, we're just going to, here, you can hit some buttons if you want, see what this does. It opens up Twitter, which goes straight to the actual page here. You got services, benefits, which basically just move you to those sections. Okay. I like it. What I would say is, see how there's a black box around this? So what we can do, right, is come over here and hit this and ideally hit transparent background and see if we can get this without the background on the back there. I'm not sure if we did. It's hard to say. So what I'll do is I'll just ask ChatGPT, I'll be like, can I have this with a transparent background? No black. And basically just replicate that. And then I will just add that into here. Basically good. In the meantime, I'll just hit publish for now. I want to just maybe add a custom domain. Unlock, viral, SEO success. Okay, centralized marketing, brain trust. Pretty good. Unifies your knowledge sharing, get exclusive market, file, power tools. Okay. I mean, obviously this you'd want to change. So we can click a custom domain, purchase a new domain. So we don't click that if we can. It's not really doing anything there. Oh, here we go. A little laggy there. In the meantime, while that's going, check on this. You generally always want to try to kind of go back and forth between different tabs as often as possible, but just stay on the task at hand, what you're working on. Okay, so this is being generated without the background. I don't know what's up with this, why this is just so laggy. This is, okay, here we go. I kind of like the viral brain. This is viral SEO brain. Viral brain. Let me think here. Point SEO. viralseobrain.com. Let me think here. I mean, I actually think that's pretty good. I like that better than the coin one. It's going to force me to have these spaces. Crap. Viralseobrain.com. But whatever. I don't want that one, but it's just being super annoying with the commas for some reason. Super affordable though, $1 a year. Let's see what we got here. Viral.app, shop down, .ai. I wonder, you could probably get .ai too these days. SEO, 10 a year. Just trying to think here. So viralseobrain.com. Viral SEO Brain. So maybe change this to Viral SEO Brain. I think that's the move. Viral SEO Brain. Something like that. So it would be VSB, funny enough. Okay, so let me think here. So I got that. We have this damn thing. I don't want viral. It's funny because I can't just get the viralseobrain.com. Uh, viralseobrain.com. It doesn't even exist. Let's do viral SEO coin. So, I mean, I guess maybe just even the .coms you can't even get. Well, I guess you can get it here, viralseocoin.com. Viral, viral SEO brain. There we go, viralseobrain.com. All right, I think this is a pretty good one right here. So I'm just going to add to cart. And then we want to hit continue. We probably just want to do this for now. It's a pretty good deal. $1 for a .com. We want to do free private registration, so it's not tied back to like your personal information. And while I wrap that up real quick, I don't want to share any private information. So let me just pay for it real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't like have my saved information for this order, but it's fine. It's whatever. Fuck it, we ball, right? All right, so that is added, and I think we should be good. Uh, I'm not, I would imagine I did it, but let me just go back and fill this out again. I know this is not the most fun thing in the world for you degenerates. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I got that, and then same thing. Okay, give me a second here. And then we have website. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna hit continue. Update, whatever. Buy now. Oh, I gotta check the terms. Check. Check. So basically, it's $1 for the first year, and I believe $20 for a year after that. Super affordable. So here we go. There we go. Should get redirected, and this would be our purchase domain. So we should be all set. Um, Maybe I just hit back right here. I should be able just to go back to the site and click on it. Hopefully, right? All right, cool. So boom, we have that, and we have our official.com launched right here. So let's see if we can access it. Um, Totally fine. Maybe we have to update it. Publish update. All right. So maybe it just takes a little bit of time for that to upload. In the meantime, we're going to add this website and add it right there. Obviously, this one loads for us right now. It says it's live. Maybe I should. See here. Publish. I think this is being built out. Is probably what's happening with that. Ideally, like what we want to do is get the website loaded before we really launch this token, which is basically ready to go. All right, so let me just give that a little minute. I'm not exactly sure at the moment. But anyways, I do have the, hopefully this version. Crap, I meant to download it, but hey, I'll save it like that. Of course. See if it even works. You know how it is if I don't download it fast enough. Yep, sure enough, it errored out. Can I have this again? Not downloading. Okay, refresh this. Maybe if we do unpublish, and then publish. I ship that, but I don't want to ship this. I want to ship the this version. Clean. Obviously, I have this. So pretty cool though, right? That we were able to put this together in no time. So really, this is the only bottleneck we're having because for whatever reason it doesn't want us to. See this work. Wow, SEO3.com. SEObrain.com. There we go. Maybe if I authorize it, connect. Okay, continue setup process. Okay. Boom. Look at that. Now, I mean, you would think that this should work, but really wish that would just load up. You would think it would just work like that, but for whatever reason, of course not, right? Ah, here we go. Well, I got a little bit of a difference there. I think it's trying to. Oh, crap. It's my bad. Um, so we just want to probably just click custom domain, connect a domain. We're just going to do it again. ViralCoinBrain.com. What was this? ViralSEObrain.com. That's what it was. Go back. SEObrain.com. Here we go. Continue. Hopefully we can just re-add this thing this way. IONS. So now it's got that. Authorize. Maybe it just takes a little bit of time for it to actually get verified to release the website. I really don't see any issues of why. Probably just take a little bit of time. So updated. In the meantime, what we can do is just publish, and then we can just update this later. So I just want to maybe change to this for now. I really wish I could get the working URL, but I just think it's going to take way too long, I guess. In the meantime, what we could do is add our banner, which I don't remember which one it was. Oh, perfect. We can use this one. I think would be good. Go. I just want to save that. So now we're pretty much all set. Unlock viral. SEO success. Okay, something like that. I still just find this extremely weird. I think it's just going to take a little while for it to load up. Nothing I can do about that. And anyways, so we'll release this and we'll see what happens from here. So we're just going to hit create coin. Choose how many viral you want to buy. Optional. It's optional, but buying a small amount of coins helps protect your coin from snipers. All right, so what we want to do is I need to send some soul over, most likely, and we'll buy some. So what I am going to do is fund the wallet. So I'm just going to open up my wallet here. Oops, magic. Um, and then capture my wallet ID here. I'm going to send myself some USDC. So USDC. So to okay, let's check something here. And so I'm just going to get a little bit of money so I can fund this wallet, and then we'll be able to use that to buy our viral token. In the meantime, let's just double check on this thing. Still not loading, which is totally fine. We'll figure that out. It should just work. Da, 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 da. Yeah, still not working. Okay. So we're just waiting on. Okay, so now it's sent over. Now we can actually do this. So let me go back to here. And how much do we want to do? I'm gonna buy a little bit of Solana, so I'll go to Jupe and we'll buy $51 worth, which gives us 0.2157, 0.2157462. Okay. And this gives me quite a bit of viral tokens, as you can see, something like 756,000. So what I like to do is take a screenshot of records like this. It helps me out to just recall them later. Here we go. And then we want to hit create coin. I think our wallet's going to pop open asking us to verify the transaction. As you can see, we get 7.5 million from this. Go ahead, confirm. And there we go. I believe our tokens actually launched. Again, I just want to take another screenshot of this. There we go. And yeah, so I think we have our first token created. And it looks like we're already making some money doing this. All right. So what we got here? Somebody just followed me, all that good stuff. And yeah, I mean, we got it. So The only thing we got to kind of work out is why the this URL is not loading, but that's something we can figure out later. I mean, we at least done more than most would up until this point for sure. And I just want to update this logo real quick. So I just want to say, can we're gonna say, can you update our logo to use this one that has no background? So all I want to do is ideally download this where I can get a working copy. But again, I forgot about it, so it might not work. Let's see. Of course, right? So let's see here. Can you please give me this again? I can't download. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see in the meantime if we can go. Can we go live? Like, how does that even work? I don't even know how to go live on this bad boy. I don't care about scan settings. I just want to go where I can post. Anyways, whatever. Chat. How can I go? Let's see what I would do for change mine to Zen. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to figure out how to live stream, but I have no idea how to do it on this account. That's kind of what I wanted to do to draw in some interested parties here. So this is, I think, a good point to almost stop here. Let me see if this image is done so we can just update that. But hopefully you learned something from this. The process of creating a token on Solana actually through Pump.fun is quite easy for a meme coin. Um, yeah, and then creating the digital assets for that, creating the website, all these things can be fully automated in the background. It's not super duper hard. And let's see here. Can you give me this exact image again? See what happens. For some reason, it gave me a different image completely. I'm not exactly sure, but this is kind of the crap I was talking about with AI. Hopefully, we can get this version back to us. Worst case, what I could do is just remove the background from the other one. A little bit more of a manual process, but whatever. Um, Man, I really wish I knew how to do some of that right there. So my plan now generally is to get this updated so you don't see that black box behind it. Give it a little bit more of this cleaner look. And what I'll do then is start live streaming on Pump.fun, ideally every single day for a couple hours, and just build, um, and then allow you guys access to use our AI agents and help you guys use and build websites and run your marketing, run your Google ads, all that stuff. All right, guys. Thank you for your time today. Take care.